I met him in a swamp down in Dagobah, where it bubbles all the time like a giant carbonated soda. S-O-D-A, soda. I saw the little runt sitting there on a log. I asked him his name and then...
Howdy ho! Welcome to episode 4 of the Wisconsin Rifleman video podcast. Today, we're going to talk about how you can be like this.
I bet you have.
If the need ever arises. Now, a lot of people, when they're concealed carrying, will say that you only want to pack a good caliber and a good weapon. So there are tons of people out there that say if you're going to conceal carry, you have to conceal carry a full-size weapon with good ammo capacity like this. So right here we have a Smith & Wesson M&P 9, full-size, 9mm, holds 17 plus 1 rounds. It's a lot of firepower right there. You're going to have 18 rounds to deal with any threat you want. However, the problem is, if you really don't want to conceal carry, so if it's not like your #1 priority in the world, this, when you're going out to the grocery store or something like that, quick trips, you're probably just going to leave this at home, defeating the whole purpose of concealed carry. It's big, it's bulky, and, you know, it's heavy. It's heavy. And it's also not very comfortable to wear. If you're wearing it inside the waistband like I just was, you can do it. You can do it concealed. Like, honestly, how many of you knew I had a gun on me when I walked in front of the camera? I'm sure some of you that, you know, stay in condition orange knew I did. But the average Joe on the street, he's not going to notice, especially because I have a lot of mass down here. Yeah, you know, a lot of people won't see it. But I still won't conceal carry this because, well, the bulk just prevents it from doing it. So today is a review of a gun that I think is great for concealed carry. This gun, the Ruger LCP. So we're going to go over to the tabletop, we're going to talk about it a little, and talk about why I think it's the best choice for anybody that's just getting a concealed carrying to buy. So here she is, the Ruger LCP. You can see it's really small, fits in the palm of my hand. It's really light. It only weighs 9 ounces unloaded. So loaded, it's going to be a little bit more. You can see here it has a 6-round magazine. Goes right in there. So here you get 7 rounds of 380 firepower on you. Now some of you are going to look at this and say, hey, that looks like another pistol. And it does. Ruger, like they always do, ripped off another company. This gun is practically the same thing as a Kel-Tec P3AT. The one difference being, of course, the Ruger will actually fire when you want it to fire. The the Kel-Tec, you never know if it's going to work or not. Might even blow up in your hand. Kel-Tec sucks. So, some things you'll notice about this gun, right when you pick it up. There is no external safety on it. So, you have to grab it out of your pocket. It's ready to fire. Me, personally, I like that because I think mechanical safeties are almost useless, because if you're following the 4 commandments of gun safety, you should never have to rely upon a mechanical safety. Also, if you're concealed carrying in a safe way, so with a holster, you won't need, you know, a safety. So like a Glock or like any, you know, polymer pistol, you just have to treat it with respect and realize that when you pull that trigger, this thing will fire. So this thing, the trigger on it is double action only. So every time you fire the trigger, there's a really long trigger pull to it. Really long trigger pull. Let's do that again. So it takes a little while when you're out the range. You kind of have to pull the trigger a few times to realize when that hammer is going to fall. When it comes to sights on this thing, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this because my camera kind of sucks at this angle, but this thing pretty much doesn't have sights. It has a little, you know, a couple notches there that I guess you can use as sights, but no real good sights to speak of. They really suck. You can get the same pistol with a laser up here or a light up there, and if you want to do that, that's probably a good idea. I'm not too fascinated with lasers at all, but some people like them. Or a flashlight. I guess I could go with a flashlight up there. The barrel on this thing is 2.75 inches long, so there's a really short barrel around it. So you're not going to get that great of accuracy from it. I was shooting it the other day, at 7 yards, and I wasn't hitting all of them. I'll tell you that. It's not, so compared to my Glock 26 or my M&P 9, it doesn't have the accuracy on it. It just doesn't have it. So when it comes to construction, it's made by Ruger, and Ruger does a really nice job making guns. So it's made out of good material, good polymer up here, good metal up there, and it feels well built, and I'm very, very happy with the construction. The pistol grip down here, I can grab it with a 2-finger pistol grip. The third finger goes below it. It has a nice groove there for your thumb to go in. The magazine release is right there. I like that. I have small hands, so I'm not going to accidentally drop the mag on it. So normally when I carry this thing, I use a Galco pocket holster. So this is just leather. Put the gun in like so. And now you can put it in your pocket, and the trigger is protected, so it's not going to go off. If you pocket carry without a pocket holster, I think you're retarded. Pocket holsters are good. You should always have one if you're going to pocket carry. Just to protect that trigger. If you're concealed carrying and you're not protecting that trigger, you're irresponsible. That's all I have to say. You are being a danger. So when you're concealed carrying, you have to be a good citizen. So protect your trigger and do it in a safe way. So now, after seeing that table talk review of the Ruger LCP, some of you guys are going to be wondering, why would I carry such a piece of crap gun? And, I don't think it's a piece of crap gun. What it's designed to do is to be a light concealed carry pistol. So it's a pistol you're going to take with you wherever you go. So when you're going out to the grocery store, you just put it in your pocket, or your side holster if you have one, and it's there for you. It's always going to be there. And the gun you have on you is of much more use to you than the gun you leave at home. So, it's my philosophy that, when you're concealed carrying, carry whatever you're going to carry. I don't care if you're going to carry a 22 LR. I mean, a 22 LR pistol, it is much more value to you than, the 357 that you have sitting in the safe at home, if it's on you. And 22s, people like to say they won't kill nothing, but a 22 well-placed shot with it, shot placement's important, but it'll matter. But the thing I like about the LCP is it gives you a decent caliber. 380 is not the best, but it's a decent caliber, and a really small package. You're not going to get a gun much smaller than this. So some people might say go up one size to the the Kel-Tec PF9, never do Kel-Tec, or the Ruger LC9. Go up a step and carry that instead. But there is a noticeable increase in size when you take that step up. It's not this small. It's not hand small. It's not really thin. This is a really thin gun. When I have it in my pocket, if I'm not thinking about it, I don't even know it's there. And it weighs less than 10 ounces. When it's loaded, it's probably 11, 12. But still, it doesn't weigh much, and it doesn't print that much. I'm not gonna pocket carry much. I have a Crossbreed Holsters mini tuck coming. When that comes, that'll be my main one to carry. But I can't say enough good things about this as your first carry pistol. Now, if you've been carrying for a while and you decide, hey, I want to take that step up, I want to carry something bigger, I want to carry a 1911 or a 45 or something, make that decision then. And then after 2 weeks of doing it and you realize you never have your gun on you, you'll go back to this. And this gun, pretty cheap gun too. I bought it for $320, and I think you can find them cheaper than that still. And if you don't like the sights, you can get them with a laser up front or a light up front. Those are decent. So there's my review of the Ruger LCP. So in the end, I gotta give the Ruger LCP the Wisconsin Rifleman Summit Extra Pale Ale rating. It is light, it is good, and this frickin' can opener doesn't want to work. It is light, it's good, I can drink it all day, and I just can't like it enough. I know it's not a Wisconsin beer, so if you're watching this, don't fault me for that. It's made in, you know, the devil's country, Minneapolis. But still good, still drink it. You know, carry it all day, drink it all day. The Ruger Wisconsin Rifleman Summit Extra Pale Ale rating for the Ruger LCP.
Yo 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 yo.